Yeah.
Leaders of prayer.
Yeah.
Now, ambassador, each ambassador.
Make the decision at the ballot. And why are we doing all this? Diaspora is has been doing a lot of work in the country. At the moment, we are the #1 foreign exchange earner for the country. Nobody has beaten us so far, over 5 billion, which is close to 670 billion Kenya shillings. And with that, we need to have a voice in who are governing us. How are they using our remittances? At the moment, we are limited to do that. We cannot voice that decision at the ballot. So we are coming in as a voluntary group. Nobody's paying us, nobody's giving us their money, but we are using our own sweat money, our own paycheck, and just have that patriotism for many, many people.
And just wanted to give the word of encouragement to the youth and to everybody else to always keep a very strong heart and always stay positive no matter what we are going through. Today, I always want to encourage everybody to take that step of faith in creating your own business and to do everything that you want to do. Don't let anything hold you back. Sometimes we get afraid of other things, and we shouldn't let fear stop us from our blessings that the Lord has bestowed upon us. So yes, other than that, I just want to say thank you for everyone for coming out. Yeah, thank you.
So thank you so much for that. That's all what we have.
Is Keyo South sub-county. And we call upon other Kenyans, well-wishers, who are willing to support and partner with us in many, many more.
We have a number of diasporans who are here who are going to make sure that they can be able to help, whether it is in funding, whether it is in making sure that they mentor, they help you in other areas. That is actually what you do. Remember, when you have an innovation, the innovation becomes a service. When it becomes a service, you actually create employment. And when you have employment, people get what we call salaries and employment, and they can enrich their lives, and then you help the economy. So that is actually the sequence of what we're talking about. So with those few remarks,
who live in the diaspora. So I'm so happy that we're here and we're hoping to see the president and share this good news with him. And him is just not the president, but he's also a party leader. And all party leaders have been engaged. We have met the Wiper party leader, His Excellency Alonso Musyoka. We have met Raila Odinga. We have met all other party leaders. So this time we feel come and see the president and share with him the vision, because he's been so focused on the diaspora since he started. And also thank him for the State Department. Of course, we didn't have any home to go. Now we have a home called State Department for Diaspora Affairs. And also to thank him. So thank you so much. But the only issue is the technicalities, because it's also a political question. Yeah. So they agreed that if I quote Right Honorable Raila Odinga, he said the diaspora should be given a certain period, like early voting. So before the country goes to the ballot, maybe 2 weeks before, we can start voting, then it's counted. He gives that suggestion. Then he also talked about technology, embracing technology. Instead of us going traveling, we can actually introduce technology progressively, but it's also a political question. So despite us pushing for these reforms, they also have a role to play, and it has to be in the House, the Parliament, change some of these things. Because at the moment, the biometrics, the registration and voting is through biometrics. So you have to be there physically with their thumbs to register. So if they introduce online registration, then something has to be done to the law. About, for example, the investment part of it for the diaspora, right? We want to know what are some of the initiatives the president has put that are tailored towards the diaspora. We have the projects that we do for the country, but when it comes to the diaspora, there's some things, it's unique. The diaspora is very dynamic. So we want to know if there are any projects he's done. I know you have seen him talk about the affordable housing. How accommodative are they for the diaspora? Because if I want to buy a house, I want it to be a replica of the US, right? Some of the things we want to know if there are some of the projects the president has done that are tailored towards the diaspora. And some of the issues we have, the welfare issues in the Middle East, we want also to hear from him what he's done, because we have representatives from the Middle East who want to engage the president on the same. We have the representatives from East Africa, Uganda, and Tanzania. They want to engage the president on the same. So as much as I'm the team leader, these other leaders also have a moment to represent their own continent on the various issues, because diaspora issues are not one. Each region has their issues are unique. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the third time that the diaspora is coming to Kenya to engage with stakeholders. And during this time, we've engaged with a number of other institutions. The Chamber of Commerce, actually, we've engaged them last time, but in a separate meeting. And the question is, we keep engaging with them on a continuous basis. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we are actually dealing with the State Department of Diaspora Affairs, which is our main entry point into the ministry. So that is actually one area that we've been doing. We've engaged with other ministries and even institutions, as you heard earlier, to do exactly what we say, to bring value in specific areas, and of course, to push for what we call the electoral reforms. That has been a major cornerstone in our engagement in this particular time.
Working group, Secretary General of Diaspora Fraternity, called Diaspora County 48. I'm working in African nations, so in tourism and promoting young people in tourism. We are here to discuss also with our president and different sectors like tourism on how we will bring solutions to this country. So we will not fail to also discuss with our president on the state of the nation, because we bring solutions and we have solutions as people who love our country, members of this nation, citizens of this nation living in diaspora. This is our country, this is our home, and we bring solutions. So we will discuss with our president about the state of the nation and how we bring solutions to some of the issues that affect our country.
What are these problems?
Not like employment. I mean, we are discussing tourism, for example. That is my line, and I believe that a lot of young people can be employed in the tourism sector, and those who are doing agriculture will also earn from the tourism sector if you are able to develop this sector very well. So this is part of the solutions that we bring. Thank you.